Okay, welcome back to my new video on arrays. So in Go, an array is a numbered sequence of elements of a specific length. Okay, so let's jump right into the IDE. So I'm in the IDE, and then I want to create a new directory called arrays. And inside the arrays, I'm going to create a Go file and call it main. Okay, so I'm going to declare an empty array of integers. So this is how you start: var keyword. Let's call it ages, and then a square bracket. And then within the square bracket, you specify the number of elements that are going to be in that array. Okay, so let's take it out. We have 5 different ages. And then after the square bracket, we have the type. The type is integer. Okay, and this is an empty array with no elements in it. So let's print ages. Okay, so I'm going to run it. You see, we have 5 zeros in that array, and it tells you that they are empty because we didn't assign any values to it, or we didn't initialize the arrays to some numbers. So it came back as what? Empty zeros. Okay, so let's say we want to assign some numbers to these arrays, okay, based on the index. So we can say ages, and then we say, okay, the index 3. And then we want to assign to it 200. And then let's print ages again. So the index starts from 0. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3. So in our array, we're going to assign 200 to the 4th element. Okay, so print ln. Okay, so as you can see, we added the 200 to the array. Okay, so we can also print the 4th element as ages square bracket 3. Okay, so this gives the 4th element. Okay, you see, we've been able to retrieve the 4th element in the array, which is 200. Okay, so let's also get the length of this array. Okay, the length of the array. Length of array. You see, it gives what? 5. Okay, so the number of elements in the array is what? 5. Let us also get the capacity cap of ages. the capacity is an inbuilt function, okay, which returns the capacity of the elements in the array according to its type, okay, as you can see here. Okay, so let's run this. I think it should also give us 5. Okay, so capacity of arrays. So I think that is all for now. So let's try to initialize our array with some elements. Okay, so I'm going to call it what should I call it? Let me just call it num, okay? And then I'm saying the capacity is what? 5, and then it's an integer array. And within it, we have curly braces. So I'm going to initialize the ages. Let's say 25, 18, 21, 30, 50, 99. You see, because the numbers are more than 5, you see, it tells you that the index out of bounds. So we can only do up to 5. Okay, so now let's print num. You see, so these are the elements in the array. So this is how you initialize arrays of integers. This could also be initialized at what? Names. And then we say 2 as the size. And then we pass in string. And then we can say dollars and then US. Okay, so we can now print names. Okay, so this one takes string. So if I run this, so you can see these are the elements in the string arrays. Okay, so what if I want to access okay, I think we did it here, the elements in the array. You just have to specify the square bracket and the index. Yeah, so I think this is how you initialize your integer arrays and then string arrays. You can also have 2-dimensional arrays, but I'm not going to talk about it in this episode. You can go check it out. It's also very simple. You can just declare 2D arrays, and then maybe call it, you have double square brackets, and it's going to contain integers. Okay, I'm just calling it D arrays. And then maybe you can do a for loop. I less than 2, I plus plus. And then you can do another for loop, let's say J, starting from 0, J less or equal to 3, and then J plus plus. And then now you say the arrays I and j indexes, you want to multiply I times j. And then outside the for loop, you want to print the arrays. Okay. Okay, so let me run this and see what we got. Let me add these numbers and see if it's gonna work. Okay, say index out of range. Okay. Okay, so let me initialize it. I didn't initialize it, I forgot. So let me run this. Okay, good. So as you can see, the elements have been added and then assigned to the arrays. You can see this is an array, two arrays within one array, arrays within arrays. Okay, so let me even multiply and see what we got. You see, the results are different, but our intention is to add these two elements, 0, 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, and then it increases, and then it keep adding. Yeah, so that is all I have for today. You can go ahead and play with arrays. It's very simple to declare, not too complicated. And one thing I also forgot to add is, let me see, there's another special way of declaring these arrays. Let's say A is equal to integers, and then we want to declare, you can see we have not declared the size of the array, so let's print A and then run the code. So you see we haven't declared the size. So is there a way we can add to this array? So let's say A 0, 1, 2, 3, so 4 is equal to 200. And then we want to print A back. So let's see what we got. You see, index out of range with length 4. Okay, so we couldn't assign anything to the array because the size we declared here is 4. So what if we do these 3 dots? So let's add to the index 3. So now you see we have the index 3 to be 200. See, if we want to add index, it's out of bounds. Yeah, so you can also use these 3 dots to indicate the number of elements. So let's say this is empty. And then we want to add You see the index is out of bounds because we don't know the size. Yeah, so this is an empty array, as you can see. So just play around arrays. It has some cool features that you can use. Until then, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and see you in the next one.